guys, I just called in for tonight. I am feeling really under the weather. I tried to take a hot shower. We are out of like hot water. No idea why. There's been water problems here lately. So I'm probably going to take a nap if I can. But there's other things I'm going to do too. Even when I don't feel very good, guys, I usually try to push through and get some things done. So, I'll probably be working on homework because it's more low-key. But again, I'm going to talk about Kevin Leandro because he chose to come on my channel because I said I was going to exercise my right to go to the court. So not only has he come on my channel lying, he came on lying about my husband again. I have a text on my phone that is the original of my husband apologizing for pushing me. And he wonders why he was in his truck. He told the court I left him in New Hampshire and left him in his truck. The reason why he was in his truck was for pushing me. I told him to get out. I've had other women too be like, good for you, Melissa. Good for you for standing up for yourself. So we did work it out, and I did forgive him, and I did say, let's move forward. And he's like, yep, water under the bridge. And then he got in contact with Kevin Leandro, who, if you look at his character right now, it's not really good. The guy lies about everything. He lies about my son, saying he was on drugs and he was, jumping off a deck. He wasn't there. And this is the funny thing. Donna Mae, my husband's mother, she's like, oh, your son's on drugs with no proof, right? None at all. And so this may be a lawsuit too with my son defending himself, against these accusations. And then, not only that, but she takes in a son who has pushed a woman around, pushed and thrown me. So what kind of mother does that? I mean, does she think he won't do it to her? I mean, what does he think? He said he's sorry, but look at the way he acted in court. So I had someone on here say, do you think you could live with him again? Do you think, what was the question? It was like 3 in 1. Do you think you could live with him again? Do you think, what was the other one? Oh, do you think that you look down on people? Do you forgive people? Definitely forgive people. Definitely, all the time. I've had a lot of people walk all over me. And Jesus says, woe to those who cause an offense in this life. Woe to them. Right? And he talks about being careful about what we do in life. And then, what was the other question? Do I look down on people? Why would someone think I look down on people? Because I speak the truth and I say you push me? Is that looking down on people? I don't think so. Because I'm secure and you're not, I'm looking down on people? I don't understand what that is. Because usually I serve people and I lift people up. So even as a mother, that has been a huge part of my ministry, is lifting my sons up. I don't sit there like Donna saying, oh, your son's on drugs with no proof, right? I don't do that to my sons. If he lived with that all his life, I think he probably would be on drugs, listening to someone like that all the time. So no, I actually sent my son just got a phone from me, and then I sent my other son $40. I just got a check, so I sent him some money. And I was talking to someone last night, and we were talking about how girls should have a home when they're pregnant. And that's a mission, and that I think would be great. And the other thought I had was also provide housing for women who have had abortions, and it takes years to get through that trauma. So provide in that way. And then this other woman is providing menstrual products for girls in Kenya, I think it is. If they have their period, they cannot go to school. Can you imagine that? Like 7 days or whatever with no schooling and missing out on all that. So I think that's a great ministry. I'd like to see that connected to pro-life. And then I will be working with girls who have been sex trafficked. And I talked to somebody yesterday about how abortion very oftentimes is forced. It's not always a choice. It is forced. It is, you're not gonna stay here. It may not have been said in those words, but it definitely is conveyed that being pregnant outside of marriage is somehow your fault, not that it's the parents who didn't take responsibility or anyone else. So, that's what our bodies do, right? When we have sex, we get pregnant. It's just the way it is. So, yeah. What was the other question? Would I live with my husband again if it was possible? That's a question for another time. So I will not answer that one. So moving forward, Kevin Leandro continues to come on here and lie and lie. And then he talks about me getting my facts wrong. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The guy lies all the time. Doesn't matter if my facts are right or not.